Hi Cancer, this is the Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is August 14th, 2019, and we are going to get started after a couple of shuffles on a general love reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, this reading will resonate for you. My intention is to reach as many people as possible and to reach people who need the message the most. It is general, and so it might pertain to a relationship, but it could also be a reading for a situation that you're in or circumstance that you're dealing with. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, energy is flexible, so I may not be reading directly for you. I might be reading for someone that you're dealing with. So just keep that in mind and be flexible, and we'll get started. So Cancer, in your underlying energy, you have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Yikes. King of Swords in reverse. The Magician in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles upright. Phew. At least one of them's upright. I'm just saying. Cancer. Okay, so looks like you might be stuck in a situation. Might be regarding family. You've come to realize something regarding some imbalance within a relationship. Maybe someone who is acting selfishly or a little self-absorbed. The King of Swords, I believe, is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. You may not be speaking to this person, or if you have, harsh words may have been exchanged, maybe an argument. There's a sense there might be some manipulation involved in this relationship. Let's see what else we can get for you, Cancer, before I make any more decisions regarding what I'm looking at. Clarifying the Six of Swords in reverse, you have the Elemental of Air in reverse. And we have the Ten of Water in reverse. The Nine of Air. The Mother of Earth in reverse. Ace, One of Air or Ace of Swords in the upright. Ace of Earth, or Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Fire. And the Three of Water. Okay, let me look at this for a minute. You've come into some knowledge, or you've realized something significant after a period of time regarding someone's behavior. I think you want to move on from a situation or move away from a relationship, but there's some problems. maybe some unknowns, because I feel like maybe this person is not speaking to you. And I think you're trying to gain some clarity on what's going on with this person. Again, it feels like there may have been some manipulation involved within this relationship. And I think there's some lack of emotion between you and this person. You may feel like you want to move on, but you are not getting clarity on how to go about this or whether it's the right move. Let's see what else I can get for you, Cancer. Shuffle this deck a few more times. There's definitely some lost love between you and this person, this King of Swords, who doesn't appear to be speaking to you right now. They are acting seemingly a little egocentric, a little self-centered. Something has you stuck for some reason from moving on from this. There's some kind of information that has you feeling stuck. It's causing some problems for you. Okay, let's see what else we come up with for Cancer. I definitely feel like there's lack of communication here after a separation or a split, and there's a lack of clarity, and that has you feeling stuck. You don't have a sense of control. I think that in the recent past you gained some clarity regarding this person, that there was some selfish acts or some kind of selfish behavior that had you trapped, or at least feeling trapped. And you're trying to figure out what to do about this imbalance within this relationship. You want to get away from some kind of manipulation or lack of control to seek some balance. Okay, I want to look at this for a few minutes before I get my last set of cards out. Something had you feeling a lack of control within this relationship. I think it was keeping you from feeling like you were reaching your full potential. And there was imbalance. This is a confusing reading so far, Cancer. You're reanalyzing a situation within a relationship where there was a lack of control and or manipulation. I feel from this King of Swords, who was acting in a selfish manner, maybe using you for selfish reasons. Could have been related to a money situation. You may have in the recent past gained some knowledge, but after some harsh realities were revealed. And I think that you had to go inward. You had to seek this information on your own, or use your intuition to figure out what was going on, because I feel like there was some self-centered behavior on the part of this King of Swords that was keeping you from understanding the full extent of what was going on within this relationship. There was definitely a sense of lack of love. I think that you felt that there wasn't a whole lot of emotion coming from this person, or if this is a romantic relationship, it was very imbalanced. Or you were giving more to it than they were. Something, for whatever reason, was keeping you attached to this person. They could have been manipulating you through financial, for financial reasons. This King of Swords, for whatever reason, and I'm not sure why, I know this isn't you, I can tell it's not you. This might be a third party situation, however. We do have the Three of Cups. So I'm going to put this out there right now and say that there is a possible third party attached to this King of Swords, that they may have been taken care of with your resources. I don't know why I'm getting that, but let's see what else comes up. This is kind of an odd turn. I feel like you were being taken advantage of or being used in some way. And this King of Swords character was using your resources or your money to take care of somebody else. But something has you stuck. I don't know that you're clear on this situation. You might be feeling like what I'm feeling, a little confused about what the hell is going on here. Let's see what else comes up for you, Cancer. I think you're gathering more and more information that has you feeling more and more confused, or more and more miffed as to what you've been dealing with within this relationship. You haven't been able to make a decision on what to do about this, but you know that you need to make a decision. Yeah. You're going to need to use your intuition, because this King of Swords is not giving you information. They're clamming up about this. This person that you were involved with appears to have been using resources, maybe resources that were both of yours or yours to pursue something on their own, or if this is not a third-party situation, or if it is a third-party situation, they were involved with this person without your knowledge and supporting them maybe. And I feel like you may have thought that, you know, maybe this feels financial to me, that you were involved with this person in a financial way. If this was a romantic relationship, that there was something going on where this person just wasn't being responsible with money or was misusing resources within your relationship and keeping you from moving forward or gaining some ground. And I think you've been confused about this for a while, trying to figure out why you can't, you feel like you're taking 2 steps back for every 1 step forward. But they were working on something on the side for themselves, and it may have involved another person. Again, if this is not a third-party situation, this King of Swords was doing something on the side, on their own. So this 3 of Cups may not indicate a third party, although in this deck it usually does indicate. It's a three's a crowd type card. But they were doing something on the side for themselves, working on something. And I believe you were being used for them to gain. They were using your resources. Like I said, it could have been them using your money, or you were working on something and they were taking all of the benefit or profit from what you were working on to do something else on the sly for themselves. And I do sense that there is a lot of confusion on your part as to exactly what this is. I don't think that you know, and I think that's why I'm having a hard time with it myself. But you have a need to act. You feel like you need to do something and act fast before this gets any worse. But you're feeling a lack of control on how to move on, how to move forward, because you don't have all the information. And I'm hoping I can give you some more. I'm going to do another set of clarifiers on these cards. See if I can't get any more information regarding the situation. Because your ultimate goal is to get out of this. It's created some significant conflict. And I think you may have even been confused by the conflict. Because there may have been some fights that flared up between you two that were confusing to you because they maybe felt out of place, or what's the purpose behind this fight? Why are we, what's this conflict about? I don't get it. And I think ultimately you realize that something was going on because there was a lack of care, concern, lack of emotion within this relationship. Ultimately, that had you wondering, why isn't this person behaving, the way they should in a committed relationship? If it was I feel like it may have been a marriage, or at least a situation where you two may have been living together, sharing the same house, like I said. Sharing income, sharing resources, but they were taking advantage of that in some way. Let's see what else comes up, Cancer. Yeah, you definitely want to bring an end to this, but you're stuck. I feel like you want more information, but I also feel like every time you get a new piece of information, it adds confusion and complications to the matter. So you've been indecisive or questioning your actions. feeling confused, having to go inward. You've been having to use your intuition. I think you realized quickly that you weren't going to be getting answers from this person because they feel like they've clammed up. I feel like they've gone quiet. This person, whoever this is someone who's been in your life for a long period of time. So it may feel very confusing that they are not communicating, because I don't feel like you're used to this. I don't feel like this relationship has been like this whole time. There's just too many unknowns and it's very confusing for you. Okay, so this is a secret revealed. So there was some other person, this Mother of Earth, is involved in some way. I don't know if this is a romantic partner. It doesn't feel that way to this King of Swords. But there's something about this person. They're attached to the King of Swords and a financial burden, frankly. This possibly could be a relative that they're taking care of, and maybe they're giving more to them than you realized they were. And the financial burden has become intense or has increased over time, and you're confused by that, trying to figure out why. I think they've kept this quiet from you because they knew you might not approve of what they were doing. Again, a card of imbalance and seeking answers. You are definitely having to go inward about this because they're not willing to admit what they've done, their lack of responsibility. I think that they've made it seem like they've been working with you this whole time, that you've been a team. This manipulation and this conflict has gone on for a long time. It's something that you want to put an end to. It hasn't ended yet. And you're seeking answers because you don't know. That's what this card tells me. You just haven't been able to get the information you're looking for. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can come up with for you, Cancer, before I end this. I feel like I've got all the information I'm going to get out of the cards. I'm trying to see if I can come up with any advice for you. And the one thing that I'm coming up with, and I'm not sure it's an option for you or not, but I feel like this Mother of Earth is a key to revealing some secrets. In order to end this cycle, I think if you know who this person is, if this is a relative, for example, that they've been supporting or taking care of, this person has the answers that you're seeking. And they may not even know. They might. I mean, frankly, if I'm being honest, I think that this person knows that this King of Swords has been supporting them on the sly without your knowledge. So I don't know if approaching this person is something that you are comfortable with or can even do. But this person has the answers that you're seeking. I get that feeling. And the King of Swords, whoever this is to you, is not going to fess up. Because what they have with you has enabled them to do what they feel they need to do for this person. Now, like I said before, when I say third party, this doesn't necessarily mean a romantic third party, an affair, that type of thing. This could be a family member that they're taking care of, or a friend that they're watching over, that they're giving extra resources to, money, I think you've known for a long time there's been something fishy going on, but you haven't been able to pinpoint it. You've been trying to get answers from this King of Swords, who is also showing up as the King of Pentacles. And I don't know, you know, that they've outright lied to you, but I think they're definitely keeping information from you. So in your pre-reading cards, I'm going to go ahead and show these to you as well. I am getting ready to close out this reading. I'll try to clarify a few more, see if I can get some more information. But this is right now this feels like a broken relationship. Whether you're actually separated from this person or not, I'm not sure. It could just be a matter of you two not speaking. If you have parted ways, you've been waiting on a message, or you've been waiting to hear word from this person, or just waiting for them to speak up and they're not doing it. You've got the Devil energy here, and this is what's keeping you from gaining clarity and from moving forward. Ultimately, you're stuck because you don't feel like you have enough information to move forward and make some definitive decisions for yourself regarding this situation. Let me try to get a few more cards for you, Cancer, and see if we can't clarify. See if I can get some clarification on this Mother of Earth first. Okay, they're the cause of the broken foundation of your relationship. That doesn't give me any more information because I think we both knew that, but they're the reason behind the instability in your relationship. Can I get more information on this Ace of Earth? Okay, this again doesn't give us a whole lot of information, but your King of Swords has been successful at keeping this from you, and has probably been sapping some resources for quite a period of time. They've been working on this for a while. Let's see if I can get some information on the Ten of Water in reverse. Ten of Water. Okay. You're grieving the loss of this love right now. I think for a while you probably thought that there was something going on within the relationship emotionally. I have a feeling, however, that this King of Swords has had a lack of emotion towards you for a period of time, because I think their focus is taking care of this person over here, whoever this is. I think that you thought that there was something emotionally wrong within this relationship, when in reality they're manipulating you and taking advantage of you because they have an ulterior motive. That's what I'm getting. And I think part of your resistance in moving forward and ending this is because you're just unsure, and they haven't been clear. They haven't been talking about it. Based on what I'm seeing in the cards, Cancer, here's the thing. Even with a reading like this, I would hate to give you a definitive answer on what you should do, because I'm not seeing that here. What I see is, I think you want to end this and move forward on your own. I'm going to say that based on what I see, your hunches about this person are correct. If you've been going inward, doing some meditation, contacting spirit guides, prayer, whatever that is to you, you are on the right track. And your hunches about your king are right. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. So I'm going to say this definitively, that you probably should go with your gut. You probably should go with what your intuition is telling you. And if you can't, for whatever reason, communicate with this person, because this person has the answers. So if there's some way you can figure out how to get the information from this person or to talk to them directly, I think that's where your hope lies, in getting some more clarity, if that's what you need in order to move forward. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that this helped. I hope that it gave you some clarity, if not more information, which I think is what you were seeking, but I don't know that I gave you more information. Just know that you ultimately can't go wrong with trusting your intuition, and I think that's where that's what you need to stick with. So I hope you all the best. I hope that the things work out for you. And I also hope that you'll catch me next time. Take care, Cancer. Bye.